What to do? What's good, YouTube? It's another Addicted to Arguing video. We're not shooting at our current location. We're shooting at this.
We're not shooting at our current location. If we're not at our current location, Luke, where are we?
What to do? What's good, YouTube? It's another video to Addicted to Arguing. We're not shooting at our regular place today. We're shooting at our current place at the studio. So, we apologize for the inconvenience. But hey, we're going to give you an episode today. Whether you like it or not, watch it and keep watching.
I like the other one you did.
We can keep that one. What to do? What is good, YouTube? You can't roll your tongue, huh?
No.
White people shit.
Me and Luke, not me and Luke. Me and Tony were talking about that the other day. It's like, it's still eluding me.
But there's so many white people that can do it.
Well,
like
I feel like it's like a lack of, but you have to roll your tongue? Yeah, I'm not going to try it. I already did it on camera one. Tony did that the little... Yeah, he did that the other day on there.
But nah, fool. So, here lately, bro, I've been on the game. Like, heavy. Like, every night. Like,
you said it was called Pow World?
Can I get to that?
No.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Anyway, fellas, I've been on the game here recently. And, I ain't been on Xbox like that heavy in a couple months. And so I got on the other day, you know what I'm saying? Usually I get on around 6 and get off around 9, 10. Bro, the other day we got on this game called Power Worlds. I got on that motherfucker around 3. I didn't get off the motherfucker till 2:30 in the morning. I had work the next day. I fucked up big time.
What is it? What is that?
So basically it's like Pokémon with guns. And it's like an open world. So like it's Pokémon with guns. So you get to beat the shit out of them. And then like capture them.
But it's Pokemon or is it like off-brand?
It's like off-brand Pokemon, but they can't get sued for it. They're trying to sue them right now, but they can't. Because Pokemon stole it off somebody else. Pokemon's not even the real thing.
Really?
Pokemon stole shit.
What, Digimon?
I don't know what it's called, nigga. I just seen the shit on... Hey, J-Boy, can you look it up for me, bro?
Yeah, we got James Howard on the ones and
not
twos.
Not James.
Yeah.
James.
We're always bitching about not being able to Google shit. So yeah, we got James. Who did Pokemon rip off of? Or are they the original? Original. Spicy.
Original. Regular kind.
Regular. Tony be fucking people up. He be fucking the waitresses up with that shit.
All the time.
What do you think? Look, you think we're a fun table to wait or what?
Oh, I think I'm the best.
You think just you?
Yeah. You think I should send one of the waitresses a Snapchat right now?
I don't care. That's up to you.
They ripped off Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest?
Yes.
How you beat the Google man?
Because this nigga don't know what the fuck he's doing. Be fired.
Jay's over there lost in his sauce.
All right, bro. So look.
Dragon Quest.
So look at this Pokemon right here.
Is that like Dragon Tales?
Okay, so like you got all those. So you got all those.
Oh, that's off-brand.
That's like no. That's the original shit. That's Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest was out before Pokemon. So then you go over.
Definitely stole.
So then you go over. So you just see this one in the middle, right? The motherfucker that got the little claws coming out his face, or whatever, right? Little horns coming out his face. You go over to Pokemon.
Aren't they all Japanese?
Yeah. So you go to the one over here on the other side. They just moved the fucking horns up on top of his fucking head instead of coming out on the bottom.
Yeah, the original Pokemon, like Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, so like basically, but they copied it though. Like, and then you got Pal World versus Pokemon.
Power World. PAL?
PAL. They're called pals. The shit is fucking...
You gotta go catch your pal with a gun?
No, not a gun. You don't start out with the guns.
Isn't that a Pokemon? That's
the one on the right is a Pokemon.
Okay, I'm about to say that's
one on the right's Pokemon.
The
one on the left is the one on this game that I'm playing.
Oh, yeah, they stole.
So it's open beta. It's open right now, so it's free.
So you just run around like an open world.
Yeah, you open world. So you start in, it's like Minecraft, mixed in with Pokemon, mixed in with GTA. Got guns, all that shit. It's open world. So we all load in. Dude, I'm over here beating the shit out of trees. Bang, bang.
Beating the shit out of trees.
So you got to get wood. You got to farm your wood. Start building
Minecraft.
like structures and shit. So I'm beating the shit out of wood. So I start farming for about 45 minutes. So I see this one fucking Pokemon thing. It's a pal. Walk up to his ass. I done made me a fucking wooden stick. I done went to town on that. Bitch. That motherfucker turned around and hit me with his tail. Killed my ass. I said, all right, bitch, I got something for you. So
what happens when you die?
I used to respawn and you got to go back and get your shit. So I call my nigga Mason. Get on the game. Spencer. Get on the game.
Were y'all finna gangbang him?
Oh, nigga, we pulled up and beat that nigga shit loose. They had me bent. So then, like...
jumping.
So there's like, yeah, that too. But no, there's like different levels to this shit, bro. So now there's different levels. Boom, boom, boom. So like the one I was trying to beat up was like a level 4. The nigga was taxing my ass. Now we're fighting like level 30s and 40s. And I got this thing called the elk deer. That nigga be running shit over. Nigga uses horns. And...
So you fight the other pals with your pals, like Pokemon.
Yeah. So you get the capture. You got like a Pokeball.
Damn, they stole the fuck out of that shit.
You throw the fuck out of it, fam, and it just goes, your capture percent goes up. As like, if the more you weaken them, you throw it. Capture, put them in your thing. And then whenever you want them, you could just, and your dude will come out and he'll help fight for you and shit. Shit's dope. I fuck with it.
So before you have a pal, what do you just run up on the motherfucker like
you gotta run up on a motherfucker with sticks.
The dude like trying to get his dog back from the kangaroo?
Yeah, you gotta run up and start
beating. Fucking doggo, mate.
Yeah, you gotta run up and start beating them up. But once certain ones you don't want to fuck with until you start getting other shit. Yeah. But you gotta build like a base. So here's like the most fucked up part about it. I'm not the most cruel person in this world. Like, y'all think I have a fucked up mind.
Oh, I know you have a fucked up mind.
But there's people out here.
So you're just saying you're getting topped though?
Bad. I mean, not like that. Dude, so like I'm on TikTok and I started looking up Power World because I want to find out all like the glitches and exploits and like what people are doing, different ideas. So I'm over here, I'm watching it. Bro, I already knew this about the game, but like I just use them to help me do shit. So you can put them at your base, but you can put them to work. So like, I'm not bullshitting, bro.
Indentured pals.
Fam, I'm not bullshitting. So like my little elk deer, that nigga can headbutt trees and he like farms wood for you. Okay? So my nigga over here headbutting trees and shit. Then you got the small ones, they help you build shit. Then you got the other ones, they help you seed plants and shit. Bro, there's a video on TikTok. This motherfucker has a whole fucking like sweatshop from China. And he has nothing
pushing out iPhones.
Them niggas out there pushing weight. And like the nigga stands on top of the thing with a stick. And once he sees the nigga slack up, he goes over there and hits their ass. It's like modern day slavery with Pokémon.
That's crazy.
And like them niggas ain't getting paid shit. I'm not gonna cap. The first time I was sitting there playing the hoe, I could barely feed myself on the game because you gotta go out there and find food too. One of my niggas said he was hungry. I took my bow and arrow out and I just upped his ass, bitch. Because if I go kill something else to feed you, why don't I just kill you and go kill something to feed myself? Why don't I go kill something to feed you?
Yeah.
I can kill you and go feed myself.
I'm not arguing with you.
I actually ate that motherfucker. I ain't gonna
you ate your pal.
Facts. My ex-pal.
Ex-pal. Yeah, let's get that clear. That is an ex-pal.
It's a pretty dope game, bro. You need to start getting back into video games.
Man, I don't even own a console. Yeah. This is what I was thinking when you was talking. I was thinking of a good question to ask you. What was the earliest game console you had? Did you have a Game Boy?
Yes. I didn't have one. I played with my uncles.
Like one that didn't have like the light in it or nothing?
Yeah, nigga, the one that like the little flip up. And it's like,
oh, that's not the original Game Boy.
What's the
original Game Boy didn't even have lights. So like when we was little, bro, we'd have to go buy a clip-on like battery light.
Nigga, what?
It didn't have lights.
Nigga, but it has like a little, like the buttons over here.
I'll show you a picture.
XBA.
Yeah, you're thinking about a DS. That was like...
No, fam, it's original Game Boy.
No. Well, I mean, it might be, but I'm saying this one didn't have lighting. So yeah, the original...
Yes, nigga, this hoe? Yes, nigga, I played on this hoe.
Let me see. This. Because the original one was the Game Boy. It didn't have no color or nothing.
Oh, no, I didn't play on that one. I played on this one.
Because my brother had... Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Game Boy Advance, baby.
Then they came out with the Game Boy Color. That was cool because you could actually see a little bit of color. But like you didn't have lighting. Like we would get these clip-on lights. So like if you want to play your Game Boy and like you cut the lights off in your room or you're in the back of the car or whatever, you had to like clip on a light. To. But you missed all that.
I'm glad I missed that shit.
You had the cartridges. You had to slide the cartridges in.
Now, what about the Nintendo 64?
I had a Nintendo 64. Well, I didn't have one. My neighbor had one. Yeah, you had to blow on it before you stick it in. That's always a good...
Yeah. I'll never forget. You never had an Xbox, huh?
The original Xbox? Yeah.
So, like...
I was older by the time
What about the older PlayStations?
Yeah, I had
So you remember
the original PlayStation.
So you remember when you put like the disc in and it like popped the little blue things and the cubes are going around?
Yeah.
You'd be like, please load up, please load up. And the bitch will finally load up. Be like, yeah.
But we had memory cards. Like your memory card would like corrupt and it would ruin everything. Like fucking 40 hours at Tony Hawk skate park and shit.
I just never got into skating.
Oh, that was like the coolest game ever. Tony Hawk.
I'm
He
not
made like 3 of them.
I know, I'm not a skateboarder.
We used to play like SmackDown versus Raw.
I seen this one. Which one? Like 2009?
2000. I think it was 2007 was the one that had its own.
I just remember I got in trouble at school for doing the DX shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They had us on that early. DX was cool as fuck, though. But no, these games... Suck it, yeah. The game consoles, man, we had the original...
Booker T cracked me up.
How you talking about?
He said, we coming from you. He said, we coming for you, nigga.
he immediately knew he fucked up. He was like, oh, shit.
Nigga started flexing the shit.
Hey, sometimes
but that's when, like a week or two after that, that's when they got on Hulk Hogan's ass. They said Hulk Hogan's racist.
No, not my boy.
Hell yeah, brother. I knew he was saying something when he meant brother. Like, brother is diet nigga.
I was just going to say that they say it's diet N-word.
Brother is definitely diet nigga.
So if you get like a real old country dude calls it...
hey, brother man, come here. If he's ever,
that's
ever hear brother man, hey, I already know what that is.
He thought he did.
Hey, nigga, come here.
He possibly... There's a high percentage that he thought.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, it's like... It's crazy like going to these jobs sometimes and work like... going to work at people's houses and you go like to like some old white dude's house. Bro, it's crazy how like... I don't know, like... They get real ballsy. Like there's no black people there, obviously. It's just me
they just say
and
whatever.
I'm in their yard, yeah, and the motherfuckers will just say like some crazy shit, and I'm just like,
we don't like them baboons.
Oh, that bro, it's crazy, bro.
Hell
like,
no.
Like what do you do? Like I'm on if I'm like on $1,000 job, and like they just start talking crazy, and I'm just like, all right, time to finish my work and get out of here. And sometimes there
needs to be something you could do. Honestly.
Sometimes they look at me like I'm supposed to agree, but I think that's what gets them like. They'd be like, don't you think? And you just sit there and you're just like, let me get back to pumping this tank or fixing this pipe or whatever.
Like, I mean, there's got to be some way you could like fuck their shit up so you have to come back.
No, I don't want. You don't ever want to get into. You don't ever want to start doing that.
Oh no, I like to get it back in blood.
Nah,
but it's okay though because like we only got
that's one of the deals where
we
you
only got
just
about 1,000 more years. We'll be dead, but like we got 1,000 more years, and all these old fucks, all their grandbabies will be mixed breeds and shit. They won't be. You know what I'm saying? Can't be racist if all your grandbabies are mixed breeds.
Yeah, well, I think there will still be white. There will still be white people, but
a higher solid, pure white.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think they're gonna be solid.
There's some people out there that are very, very much gonna keep saying we finna go.
Hey, bitch! Don't talk to that boy with no color in his skin. We're pure over here.
Not pure. Lord,
pure white,
that sounds like some Hitler shit.
They're
looking
pure
for
white.
the purest of the pure.
Pure white.
No, I think that there will definitely be a higher percentage in the future.
Oh yeah. So like this, I don't know. So this has like been a big thought for me. Fam,
that's impressive.
Why are people praising Angel Reese and not giving my girl Caitlin Clark no credit? Like they Angel Reese is all over Sports Center, this, that, and then,
she's just more. I think she's more outspoken off the court.
I mean, yeah, but she's not very good on the court, in my opinion.
I mean, she's a dog.
I wouldn't call her a dog, but okay.
She plays rough basketball.
I wouldn't say that.
Rough compared to the other shit happening.
What?
Caitlin Clark's not in the paint banging around, knocking people over. She's not knocking people over.
Nigga, but she's driving to the paint and getting the lay.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They play two types of games.
She literally averages.
She plays a finesse game of basketball.
She averages 7 rebounds a game.
Just like comparing, they don't play the same position.
It doesn't matter. But so wait.
You don't compare Steph Curry to
Shaq. Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
Shaq can't hit the fucking rim on a free throw, and Curry can shoot from.
Okay, so let me ask you.
But Shaq can break rims, and Curry can barely grab it. So like,
so let me ask you, he can grab the rim easily. He can dunk easily.
Yeah, easily, but not like Shaq is dunking.
No.
Not where they have to reinforce the goal, so Shaq can't fucking break everything.
Okay, so are you gonna let me talk?
I mean, you told me earlier you want me to argue. Let's fucking go.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to argue, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep cutting each other off. They're not going to be able to hear it.
We'll talk.
So,
this is what I'm thinking.
If she has a motherfucker, she's a center, and she's a point. Where in the fuck are y'all getting that she's a center at? She's really a shooting guard. The bitch is really, or a power forward. If she's not a center.
Jay, look it up. Is it Angel Reese?
Yeah.
What position does Angel Reese play? Reese. Don't let Luke beat you. I feel like she plays the big Forward. Okay, so she is like a 4.
Okay.
But still, that's a big, like Caitlin Clark, what is she? She's a point guard, right? Or just
small
a guard?
forward or power forward.
She's just a guard?
Yeah.
Bet.
Okay, so they're both going to enter the draft at the same time. Who's going to go higher?
Of the WNBA draft?
Yeah. I'm not watching that shit, but I'm just going to give it a fuck. I'm not watching that shit. I can't watch that shit.
Caitlin Clark, probably.
Exactly.
But I mean, she's changed women's basketball.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, but the stats, back to the stats. If you are a small forward or a power forward, you should be dominating the board. Right?
I mean, don't she gets way more rebounds than
way more?
Caitlin
You think
Clark.
so? Way more? You think so?
I would assume.
Caitlin Clark averages 7. Guess how much this bitch averages?
8.
12, nigga.
That's a big difference, though. 4 extra rebounds
4
a game?
extra rebounds. Wait a minute. And she's a point guard. She's not supposed to be down there getting rebounds, folk. You can't compare positions.
It's all about...
One-on-one, who you taking?
One-on-one?
Caitlin Clark busting that ass.
Maybe shooting, but like, what if... Like, can Caitlin... Could she stop her down low?
She don't have to.
Just put her back...
One-on-one, it's score, other person gets the ball. Turnover, other person gets the ball.
That's what I'm saying, though. You're saying 2 goes quicker than 1 if they're playing 1s and 2s?
Yeah.
But can she stop her? Would she just put her back to her? I don't think
she can.
I think she'll just
She's
bully
scrappy.
her.
No, she's scrappy.
Not as scrappy as girl.
Dude, all you gotta do is kick her in the back of her knee. She won't do this shit no more.
Kick her in the back of the knee. See, you always have some extra thoughts about hurting people and shit. Every time you talk about sports, why can't you talk about sports without talking about injury?
I just like tearing people's ACLs and shit like that.
And how many have you actually torn in real life?
One person.
Who was that?
When I was in middle school.
Damn.
I sat there and like...
You ruined their career?
Yeah, it wouldn't never do that at our school. Coach Harmon was talking about some... Hey, we was about to win the game. Like, we had a score like one time. And so he was like, all you got to do is dive at their nuts. You know, we all in like 7th and 8th grade. So
dive at their nuts?
Yeah. So everybody's like, ha, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? He's like, God damn it, I'm not playing around. He's smacking niggas. I'm being serious, damn it. Y'all want to win this game or not?
Yeah.
So I sit there and my boy said, down, set. I said, and jumped as hard as I could, hit bro's kneecap. His leg stuck in the ground. I said, damn. I was in there.
Also went back.
Oh, yeah. So I was in there. I got up. I said, bitch ass nigga. Went to the sideline, quit football after that year.
You quit football?
Indeed.
So what, you hurt him so bad you had to change of heart?
Okay, so no, hell no. Fuck still.
Yeah, I know you just didn't want to.
All right, bro, so let me ask you this question.
Yeah?
Do you think Dak Prescott should win MVP for the regular season? Super.
Regular season, he was a pretty amazing in a regular season.
Super Cowboys fan. So he's better than Lamar?
No, probably not. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the stats enough.
Oh.
But as far as like, I mean, I feel like he could be a candidate. But I mean, if you're saying if MVP is just regular season, he had one of the best regular seasons.
That's all MVP is, regular season.
Well, then he had one of the best best seasons out of anybody. I'm not going to say I don't think he may not be the best.
Hell no.
But
Lamar did better than him. Mahomes didn't do better than him this year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, the McCaffrey, he should be up there.
McCaffrey should be the MVP.
100%. I'm about tired of him giving it to fucking quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think McCaffrey is
he got that dog in him.
Yeah. Every drive, every game he has. Doesn't he have a rushing touchdown every game?
Yeah. He got that dog in him.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You know his scouting report said?
What?
His scouting report said that he was too small. He couldn't get out of when he jukes. He don't have to get up and get out of their speed. When he gets hit, he runs away from contact.
I wonder how many scouting reports
go bad.
Yeah, are wrong.
I wonder if you lose your job.
Have you saw Jokic's scouting report? They were like, dude is too fucking slow. There's no way this should have panned out. Slow, not in shape.
I mean, really, how do you draft somebody like that? That's a real question.
They just got lucky with him because the dude's a fucking
animal.
He might be the best in the NBA, and he just does not give a shit.
Don't ever do that shit again. Who's better than him?
Who's clearly better than Jokic?
Giannis? Don't know. Come on now.
Giannis don't pass like Jokic. Giannis don't shoot like Jokic.
Do you think he's the best in the league?
I think he should be mentioned. What is he?
He's an honorable
he should have been he went back-to-back MVP and got robbed last year.
I'm not gonna cap. I really don't even watch NBA no more because that shit kind of got boring. As soon as my nigga got hurt, I don't watch it no more.
Jokic should have been a 3-time MVP. I'll say that to the camera.
Nigga should have been a 3-time MVP.
Should have been 3-time MVP.
If my nigga's ankle could have held up,
Joel Embiid is cold, but like he don't got that dog in him at the right time. But he put up 70 this week. He put up 70 in a game.
AD bitch ass. That motherfucker just
he don't have that dog in him. He used to, but not no more.
I can't wait till my boy come back. He gonna have that dog in him.
Which one is your boy?
LaMelo Ball, baby. Me and Joe made a bet.
Has he played more games than he's missed? There's no way. I don't think so.
Yeah, hurt.
I like him playing, but I don't think he has longevity in him.
I think I hit this button.
That boy sneezed and farted. I'm not gonna let that slide.
Oh God, I did.
The button is still out on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't turn that off.
Yes, and boss.
Yeah, he sneezed and farted. That was funny.
Did you hear me fart on the mic? Why aren't you paying attention, cameraman?
He good.
That's what we're paying you for.
Yeah.
You can pay.
So you said, what was you saying?
I'm gonna give you some backstrokes.
Oh my God. Get in the pool with me.
But what do you think the best musical song is?
Musical?
Yeah, like best music, like growing up, like a musical song. Like I said musical song. Did I say musical song?
Like
musical movie, my bad.
No. There's only
I that song, nigga.
I think there's only one musical movie that I think I've actually watched more than once, and that has to be like the original High School Musical.
You look like Zac Efron.
Get your head in the game. He had that shit.
Somebody tried to tell me I look like that one, that light skinned nigga on there. They said, me and you should dress up like that for Halloween. I said, bro, get the fuck home, bro.
Yeah, you look a little different than the Corp, but
I don't know. Me and that nigga kind of look like. I think I look better than that nigga. Respectfully.
He's a little skinnier.
That's fine. You can be skinny. Hoes don't like skinny niggas. They like this blubber.
Do they?
In the cold.
In the cold?
When it get hot, they be like,
yeah, what about when it's 103 outside? Yeah, baby, come over here.
Nah, nigga, you fat.
You stink.
Not me.
You never stink?
Not your other friend. Nigga, you be stinking, nigga.
Huh?
You be stinking.
I be trying to...
Joe be stinking his ass off.
Sometimes I've been trying to use healthy deodorant. That shit does not work.
I don't know what it is about this nigga Joe, but like we play basketball, I guess my nigga just
my
nigga does not wash his like hooping clothes.
They do be my clothes sometimes.
It's like he would run by me, I'd be like, God damn, this nigga Joe, he's stout.
Hey, but that's like one of the secret keys to success. Who finna hold me when I stink like this, bro?
I ain't gonna care, fam. I was sitting there like he like started backing down on me one time. I said, God damn, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just peeled off the nigga. I let him score. I just ran all the way.
That's like Blake's clothes.
Oh God,
Blake shit, like his shoes.
I cannot stand when I play against somebody that's like super fucking sweaty. And like when you're playing, bro, and like they go to back you down and you got nothing but their back on you. And then you're just sitting there and your arms covered in their sweat and you're just like, golly.
Bro, so we was all at Whitney's one night and there was a whole bunch of us there.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably like 6 or 7 people and it done got late. Well, everybody started passing out, falling asleep. Blake take his shoes off. Well, everybody's asleep, mind you. He take his shoes off. Bro, it got too rough. Like the smell, everybody woke up and we were like, what the fuck is going on here? And bro was like, my bad, I took my shoes off. We made him put his shoes on to go back to sleep.
He had to wear his shoes to sleep?
I'm talking about he fucked that room up.
He had to put his shoes back on to go to sleep? Not my nigga Blakey B.
Shout out to Blake, that's my boy. But the smell was...
Not mad, I'd be...
He told that one time he said he keep his shoes on when he was 7'6".
Imagine trying to get your shorts off or over the hose and then slip off.
No, I asked him, he was like, no, just drop them to my ankles. I was like, hey, shit.
Nigga short like that, oh. Nigga can't get no wide stance.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
No, bro. Hell no. Because, like, imagine trying to slide them hoes over your shoes and your shoe come off. That bitch
That probably ain't no better than what she got going on.
She got that motherfucking sound, man.
That's what you tell you. You run into a girl with a little stanky. Damn, you smell like Blake's shoes, ho.
Damn, like, I don't know, bro. If a girl ever got that little stench to her, bro, you just gotta put the deuce in her and try to put it towards her face. If that bitch don't smell her fingers or she try to move her head back, if you don't want to taste it, I'm not tasting it.
Oh my God.
You gotta use a test on hoes nowadays.
That's dark. That's some...
I've had to do.
So that was from experience.
A couple times.
So you went like that.
I hit the 2 deuce off in her.
Yeah, and then offered it back.
And no, because I was finna go down there. I was finna do the little licky lick. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead down there and do my little thing. And dude, like I was like, ooh, something ain't right. Deuce. She was
suck
like,
my fingers,
that's
baby.
what I said. I said, suck my fingers. She said, see this right here. Like I could just tell because it was in her face. She said, no.
Oh, that's gotta
and
be.
I said, all right, cool. Got up.
That's gotta be so
Got up, went to the bathroom and did this right here. Washed my fucking fingers off. Went back out in her bed, butt ass naked, and rolled over. She told me, come on. No, baby, no. No, baby, no. You won't put this in your mouth. What makes you think I want to put that down there?
So you the one that's talking about earwax?
Yeah.
That can't be true.
I don't think it is.
Did we talk about this already? Did we do this already?
I don't think so. You're just having deja vu.
Yeah. So what you say?
What do you think about the live action Avatar coming out?
I think that shit's going to be hard. But we're definitely scared for our lives because of how bad the first one was. The first live action Avatar was maybe one of the worst movies ever. It's up there with like the first ever live action attempt at Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball.
Can't even spell that.
That was awful. I'm talking about like fucking 1 out of 10 stars, like ratings. Like these are some of the worst movies like ever. So Avatar, like when they tried to do it live action, they just fucked it off. And they kept calling, like, so the main character, y'all know Avatar, hell, surely. The main character's name is Aang. Aang. We had 3 seasons. Every episode, multiple times, you hear his fucking name is Aang.
Up.
That shit embarrassed me when you said that. Yep. But anyways, in the live action movie, in the first scene, he's like, my name is Ong. Who the fuck is Ong?
Nigga, what?
They was calling him Ong instead of Aang.
That shit pissed you off every time you heard it, huh?
Yeah. And like the show is so good. You're talking about like one of the best TV, like kid TV shows ever.
I ain't gonna capture you. As soon as my nigga said, Appa, yep. I said, let's ride, nigga.
Come on.
I wanted one of them hoes so bad.
Yeah.
I promise you, if one of them hoes could have pulled to my crib, I hopped on that nigga. Yeah. It's just crazy that they really wiped out the last of them niggas.
Man, I know so much about Avatar. It's ridiculous. But yeah, but if you see all the dead bodies around his homie, remember the homie Monkey Yatsu that was watching him?
Yeah.
Bro killed a fuck ton of people before they got his ass. That was a bad motherfucker.
I can't remember who it was.
Monkey Yatsu. That was the dude that was over him.
Yeah, he killed all the people?
Yeah, like if you see, like, it doesn't show it or anything, but it's like, Aang goes to the temple, and this is like in the first couple episodes. They go to the temple for the first time, and he realizes that all the airbenders, he's the last one or whatever.
Yeah.
And he walks in to this open area, and there was like hundreds of Fire Nation bodies there around one, which was his the guy he was over him, Monk Yatsu. And so basically from just reading the context, it looks like he fucked up like a fuck ton of them before they got his ass. The airbenders, like, and that's one thing, because like if you watch Legend of Korra, the airbenders, like there turns out to be a bad airbender, because like it turns out to be a whole bunch of more airbenders because they start fucking with the spirit world and stuff. Anyways, one of the coolest guys, Sahir, which he could beat the Fire Lord like easy. This is later in history.
Could it be Aang?
He might could have, bro, because this dude was that, like, he was the leader of this little group, and they call themselves the Red Lotus, because the White Lotus was the good people, but he was the leader of the Red Lotus, and basically they were just super fucking strong. Like, it was this girl, she had no arms, but she could water bend, so she used like water arms, and she was going crazy. And then there was the dude that could lava bend. He was a earthbender, but he could like lava bend, and so that was crazy. And then they had the girl that could shoot shit out of her head. Like, I don't remember if you remember Sparky Boom Boom Man. That's what Sokka called that dude that was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
I guess it was his, I don't know if it's his daughter, but someone with the same deal. And Zahir was the leader, and he didn't have no power. He didn't have no bending. But then he fucks around and gets airbending when they mess with the spirit. When Korra like fucks up the spirit world on accident. Anyways, shows like how dangerous airbenders could have been. Like, because the rest of them are all peaceful. They're like nomads. They're monks and shit. But like he shows like the darker side of like what could happen. Like they go to the Earth King, they go to Boston State, and the Earth Queen is there. Basically, he comes in there and dude, he bends the air out of her.
And killed her?
Yeah, like took the air, like bended the oxygen out of her. Who's stopping that?
I don't know. I wish I could do that shit. About first time a nigga trying to dunk on me. Bitch ass nigga.
If you can
try that shit again.
So we can keep talking about this because I like this shit. Obviously I got my fucking.
Yeah, if I could choose one, what would it be?
Yeah, if you could bend.
Oh, bro, it's over with, cuz nigga. It's air.
Are you gonna do air?
It's up.
Well, just for that, or you just want to try to fly, or
that too, nigga? Because you got to think about
air glider thing's cool as fuck.
Just think about it, bro. Something happened, you in this hole, you pissing me off. And you just like really got me to the point where I'm mad. And I'm about tired of you talking. I just, nigga, you can't talk no more, nigga. Just took the air out your breath, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. Water, like Jay said, water benders, they could blood bend. And that's like, if you really get too scientific with it, like every single one of them could do some wild shit that like,
I don't know about
because technically there's,
like
and
the
they're
earthbender
like,
can just like lock your feet and arms to the ground and shit.
Yeah. Get in that butt. What are you doing? What are you doing? The Earthbender gang pulls up on you and locks you on the rocks, and one of them yells, "Get in that butt!"
Hell no, he locks you on the ground, and they think it's the water bender to water that butt.
They got that one water bender home, and he's like, "Yeah, nice and wet." Hey, as long as they leave the fire benders out,
firebender gonna be in that toss. Heat it up.
Heat it up. I need it nice and warm.
Hell no, booty bandit.
The steamer. Oh no, they could come together. But no, like, firebending would be cool.
Why can't we all just get along in that shit?
Oh, why can't anyone ever get along in the history of ever?
Because niggas just be talking too much.
Is that what it is? Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. We just need to have a dictator.
Oh, you need like a dictator, like an emperor?
We have one person that's like for the people.
Yeah, that worked great in Star Wars. You've never seen Star Wars, but
my name is Luke Skywalker. That's crazy.
It could be.
Is that funny, Jay?
Jay laughed.
Ha.
So in Star Wars, there was a dictator, basically. He took over. What happened?
Yeah, what did he do?
He ruled the galaxy for a little bit, but he was awful. He was a tyrant.
How was he also awful?
Like they were, like one of the main things they were doing is they would go to these worlds, and like if your world had like, because they was building, especially they was like building big ships and shit. So like one thing the emperor would do would just bring mining in and just like strip entire worlds of everything until the world was just like nothing left.
So they could build a ship?
Yeah. And then they would just leave.
As he should.
And then they had so many ships, like they were just the big badasses and shit.
So they just boss niggas up.
Yep. And then, but every time in history, in real history, shit like that happens, it's not sustainable. Like an empire, dictators, that shit's really hard to sustain because people always
are going to fight back.
Yeah, they always fight back. Because think about this. This is something that I've learned when going through history and shit recently, is you have two type of people. You've got people in the power, and then you got the people that's basically oppressed. And the oppressed people will do anything to get unoppressed, and the power people will do anything to keep power. This happens in different countries. This happens
now.
This
in the regular workday.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like your boss, nigga, he got to keep that shit on top of you. Yeah. He got power.
So people with power trying to keep power, people that don't have power trying to get power, or not necessarily just power, but to get out from under somebody's fucking shadow, or you know what I'm saying. And so anytime ever you have a central figure, you'll always have people that'll always start breeding like rebellions and shit. And so like in Star Wars, the main rebellion rises up because the Empire is shitty. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking care of people. They don't give a fuck about the people. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So but they're technically, like they're the good guys of this story, right? But they're terrorists, technically. So think about all the times you hear on the news when you say, this terrorist group has risen up here.
No, nigga, he's a good person. He's just bad in our eyes.
It could be, but we don't know because sometimes they can prove, okay, these terrorists are bad terrorists.
No,
but sometimes, there's been bad terrorists.
I don't think there's such thing as a bad terrorist. Them niggas in their mind think that they're good. So it depends on your point of view. Like my nigga,
but that doesn't. I mean, you're still bad.
Like the Twin Towers, them niggas had it in their mind. If I go blow this building up,
But just because no, we can't follow that logic in.
How?
Because like we were talking about last week, you can't say Hitler's not bad because he believed what he did. He was definitely bad.
No, not in his mind he wasn't.
I'm not talking about his mind. I'm talking about morally. That was wrong.
No, not in his morals.
Well, that's a dangerous thing to say, that if only your morals matter, so only your personal morals matter.
Yes, to you. That's what helps you sleep at night. That's what helps you live about your life.
Okay, so when he killed 6 million Jews, that helped him sleep at night. So that justifies it?
Not for me, no. But for him, probably. I'm not saying it has to justify
But that still
for me.
makes it wrong. The
wrong
act,
to me, yes.
the Holocaust was wrong.
Wrong to me, yes. Wrong to him, no.
Okay. But I'm saying, but like it's got to, at some point, it's got to be objectively wrong. Some shit is objectively wrong. Like it's just fucking wrong.
Okay, you've been objectively wrong.
Okay, probably so.
But you did it in the moment, thinking it was cool, hee hee ha ha.
But no, I ain't never genocided a whole fucking group of people.
You genocided a motherfucking DSI?
I don't know what that word
is. A DSI? A DS? In the toilet?
Oh, I mean, that's just bullying.
That's genocide. Exactly.
No, that's not genocide. Bullying and genocide are two. What the fuck?
What do you mean? That is that is a bigger scale of bullying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's like,
yeah. So you started
technically it's bullying, but I'm not killing nobody if I'm just bullying this dude.
What? That's how it starts.
What do you mean?
My nigga Hitler bullied somebody when he was little.
We all got bullied.
He loved the fucking feeling of bullying somebody. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna turn it up a notch. 6 million Jews. Bullied the fuck out their ass. Then he could do whatever he wanted to with them.
Well, the difference between calling somebody fat in middle school and fucking killing people is there is a difference. You can't call it the same shit.
Nigga, but you got to start somewhere with the shit. The shit just don't turn it up a notch and just, you're there.
Okay, well, some people smoke cigarettes and then a gateway into weed and then into heroin and shit, but like,
okay, exactly.
Heroin is still bad.
But you're going to say, weed and cigarettes are not the same thing.
I'm just saying, like, you're talking about like bullying is the gateway drug to genocide.
No, but it's a part of it.
That's what you said.
But it's a part of it.
But not for everybody. Not everybody that fucking...
I hate to tell you, fam, my nigga Hitler did not... I'll say my nigga Hitler. He's not my nigga, but...
What?
Hitler...
Getting way too casual with Hitler.
No, I'm just looking at it from like different points of view. I like to look at it from the outside in. Hitler, he had to have some reasoning on why he wanted to kill 6 million Jews. He didn't just wake up one day and go, oh, fuck the Jews. No,
well, we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
We talked about this last week. I'm just saying.
As soon as I left, I talked about it. There was a fucking prophecy before that. Like, there was like gods before him that they believed in, different kind of gods. They believed in this shit. They believed that Jews were bad. Jews were bad for the world. So Hitler grew up believing that shit. Therefore, you don't never know. Back in the day, the Jews might have came and raided the motherfucking village. There might have been one kid left. He raided the whole village and the Jews left the village there, right? Bang.
I don't think that
kid grows up and just puts it into other people's mind. So now it just trickles down. Bullying comes back and trickles down.
You're not
into
finna
genocide.
sell me. You're not finna sell me, bro, because you're not finna sell me that.
Bro, that's just like me having long hair, and I come to your house and I beat your ass, and something happens and I kill your.
I'm gonna grow up hating people with long hair.
Yeah.
No,
that's what you catch on to. You have different icks and ticks in your head. Yes, fam.
I'm not gonna sit over here and let you try to justify Hitler. That's just
I'm not justifying Hitler, nigga. I'm not saying he's right.
So what he did was wrong.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I was saying earlier.
Okay, that's
all I'm saying. We
just
talked
saying.
In a big ass circle.
I'm saying he's wrong, but in his head, he's not wrong.
I don't give a fuck what happened in his head.
His shit blew off.
Shit.
No, they killed himself.
I'm saying there's some shit. It doesn't matter about your own personal morals. Sometimes you just do shit and it's fucking wrong. What he did was wrong. We just agreed.
Yes, we agree.
Fuck his head, fuck his brain, fuck his thought process. It doesn't matter what he said or thought or felt. What he did was wrong.
Okay.
That has to be how it is, fam.
I'm like, okay.
Right?
Yes, that's right, Joe. You're right. You got it.
Well, what are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is, fam.
I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say in his head he felt like he was right.
Exactly. You can say he's wrong all day long. He thinks he's right.
But that don't make a shit. It still was wrong.
Okay, so your shit don't make a shit saying it's wrong. To him, he don't give a fuck about what you're saying.
So you don't think there's more absolutes? You don't think there's more...
Can I use the context, Jay? About this whole Hitler thing. Am I tripping?
Use your mic, son. We be trying to work Jay into the process here. Speak your piece, son.
Speak your piece, man.
What do you think, J-Boy?
Well, Luke is saying people do something. They think they're doing it how they're doing it. That's right.
Correct.
But it's bad
It's bad that they did it. They're doing it in their way.
What I'm saying is that I don't give a fuck what they think. Some shit is fucking bad.
Yeah, but Luke's saying to them, it's...
I don't care what they got going
but everybody
on.
agrees that's bad, but that Luke's saying to them.
Yeah, but
so do you believe in moral absolutes?
I don't know what that means.
So an absolute would be like, there's like an absolute right and an absolute wrong.
Yes. I got told that I have
no, that you can't believe that.
How?
Because you just said right and wrong could be two different things. So you don't believe in moral absolutes.
Bro, what? Bro, I can believe in a right and wrong.
You're saying that if me and you have a different opinion of right and wrong, then there could be different right and wrong.
Exactly. You think I'm wrong.
Then you don't believe in moral absolutes.
You think I'm wrong all the time because I say, bro, you're wrong for wanting somebody to tear the ACL. You're fucked up in the head for that.
Right.
I think I'm right for thinking like that. Fuck that motherfucker and fuck his ACL. I don't care about him. When I say fuck somebody, I say fuck them. And that we don't have to agree on that.
We don't.
Because in my head, I think it's right.
So it's not an absolute.
Correct.
Okay, so you don't believe in moral absolutes.
I don't understand. You're just
moral.
He's just using big words and I don't understand them. So I'm agreeing
morals, with him. We know what morals are, right?
Morals.
What we believe.
Yes.
There's right and wrong.
Yes. What we believe
so
right
do
and
you
wrong.
believe in absolute rights and wrong?
What do you put absolute in front of it for, nigga? Just
Absolute
say right or wrong.
There's no doubt. I'm just saying. So that's what absolute means. Absolute means it is 100% this or that.
Okay.
So you're saying that there's gray areas. Like Hitler had, maybe it was a gray area Hitler was working in.
Bro, what? Bro, you're fucking me up right now, bro. Because like, no matter what, bro, me and you both have a different moral compass.
So that statement lets me know you don't believe in moral absolutes.
No, do you?
I think it's too complicated. I don't
see what I'm saying, bro. Like he want to pressure me for an answer.
Well, I was just curious.
My nigga want to pressure me for an answer, but he don't have an answer. That's crazy.
I have an answer.
Answer it.
I think because if you go down this rabbit hole, I think it gets tough because of what we're talking about. Because some people can do such bad shit and think they're right. I think that fucks up moral absolutes. But it's like at the same time, some shit we have to all come together and agree to some extent.
Fact.
Some shit is just fucking not right.
Yeah, like just killing people. You know what I'm saying?
Murdering people is fucking wrong, right? But the person killing people,
okay, but just like you, right now, you have kids. If someone wants to come up and fucking kill your kid or take your kid in a fucking store,
that's not murder. That's self-defense.
No, it's not, fool. No, it's not.
You're talking about me defending my
nigga. Somebody takes your kid. You get your kid back, but they touched your kid. They slapped your kid. They beat your kid. You're feeling a certain type of way. You go crash out. Bang, bang, you go kill him. You're going to jail. Now, me...
I would go to jail for that, though.
Exactly, but that's me in my head. Now, look, I'm looking at you. I'm like, my nigga Joe's right. He killed the nigga.
But the law is wrong.
But the law will say you're wrong. And then the person's family...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The person's family that you killed, the dude that you killed, his family, is going to say, that motherfucker's fucked up. They're not going to look at their kid's wrongdoing. But what I'm saying to you is, in that instance, you're Hitler.
I'm Hitler?
Killing somebody.
No, for killing one person?
For killing one person, you're Hitler. In that instance, because you thought it was right to go do that shit. You never know. They might have ran a train on Hitler. The Jews might have ran a train on that nigga. My nigga trying to get his get back, nigga, so he stuffed him in trains and gassed him out. God damn it, man.
I don't know, man. I think we got really deep for a second there, and it was interesting. It was interesting.
Because
I'm saying if we can't all agree on what's right and what's wrong, then it can't be. So is right and wrong subjective? Meaning that we just all get to pick what's right and wrong?
Yeah, in your head you get to pick what's right and wrong.
You get to pick what's right and wrong.
Until you get punished, yes.
Until you get punished. So the law.
So really,
So you're saying that it's up to us to pick our own morals, and then it's just then you have to decide.
You have a guideline
if you're going to live within the law or not.
Yeah, you have a guideline to go by. You can either go on the bad side of the guideline or the good side of the guideline. Now, can you play on the bad side of the guideline and get away with a lot of shit? Yes.
Oh, there's people getting away with the most craziest shit
Facts.
in the whole world.
I know a nigga right now that killed somebody.
Damn, James, that was you?
My boy bought a whole armor plate carrier and shit. My boy had a knife in the hoe and he threw it and killed that nigga. I said, damn, Jay, you an assassin.
Yeah, I mean, like trafficking and stuff in the world.
Oh, yeah,
we have to agree, like fentanyl. Like there's so many things out there.
Fentanyl's not wrong. Fentanyl's not wrong. Some fucking now what I'm saying is not wrong. The shit's used for a good use when it's at fucking the hospital. Whoever the fuck's giving it out is wrong. Fentanyl's not a bad drug to use once you're in the hospital. They gotta give you micro doses of that shit.
No.
Some nigga got a big ass fucking syringe of that shit and said, hey, this shit fucks you up at the hospital. Let me turn it up a notch. Fentanyl's bad with the wrong people. So like when you're in the motherfucking hospital, bro, nigga, you can't feel shit when you're on fentanyl. So somebody got this shit, was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit right here fuck you up.
Yeah.
So they didn't know. I guess they didn't understand it was microdoses. So they started stealing this shit. You know, but there's bitches out here. I guess the nigga be slinging that wood good enough. They can get these bitches that went to school for 8 to 10 years that are pharmacists and shit to steal fucking drugs for them.
It's probably money.
What?
They can use that to make money. That's probably how they convince the people to. That's normally how it goes. That's how you make money.
Nigga, that's why you're in school for 10 years, because you already make good fucking money. What do you need more money for?
Well, I mean, it's like quick money, though. People all throughout humanity have been fucking up for quick money. It's like illegal. But I was listening today to a podcast, and that was and they were talking about trafficking. This lady just fucking makes documentaries, and she gets into like these crazy ass places. And anyways, like, bro, they sell. They've been taking gorillas, silverback gorillas, and selling them hoes like to
How
people
much?
in like Dubai.
How much?
$550,000.
Trying to go on a gorilla hunt?
No.
Why?
Have to like, so like you
Is it
have
illegal?
to kill the whole family of gorillas is what they were saying.
Hell yeah, I'll up them
Because
niggas.
like they will not, you have to kill them, like, because you can't just take one gorilla. Like they will fucking, can't separate them. Like same thing with chimpanzees too.
Like they go ape shit?
Yeah, and that's literally where the term comes from, ape shit. Yeah, so like it's some bad shit. They take these gorillas and tranquilize them, I guess, eventually, and fucking then ship them motherfuckers off and sell them to like people in Dubai. People have like pet gorillas and shit.
That's what I want.
That's dangerous as fuck.
That's what I want.
You want a pet gorilla?
Facts.
If it turns on you one day, you're fucked. Even a chimpanzee.
Just like Ronda Rousey, I'm beating the fuck out the gorilla. What you mean?
Yeah, there was a story about this guy, this family that got one, and somebody came over and it pissed them off. They pissed this chimpanzee off, and it ripped her fucking face off.
That girl?
You can't stop him. Yeah, that girl.
Yeah, I remember that one. My mom was telling me about it. She was like, Luke, this girl got her face ripped off. I remember walking in the living room.
You can't stop that.
No, but I mean, I don't understand why do you got to kill the family? Why don't you just tranquilize them all and just take one nigga away, ship them off?
Man, I guess you would have to tranquilize them all. It's got to be tough. But like
for 550,000 one time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. People like you, fucking the reason why like there's no elephants no more. Like motherfuckers just
fuck an elephant. What does elephant
turn
go for?
A profit.
What does elephant go for?
The earth.
No.
See, this could take us all the way back to one of our original arguments from episode 1. You just think animals aren't worth a fuck. Like you just think they're absolutely useless.
They are.
You're just an animal with a little bit more brain activity. That's it.
Bro, I'm not saying animals are not worth shit, but like you kill a couple of them and take them off, it'll be all right.
They're not just killing a couple of them. They've almost made elephants. They've drastically decreased the population of elephants for their tusks to sell the tusks. That's right. Is that morally right?
Yeah,
absolute?
It depends on the money, nigga. It depends on your morals.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do for that buck, nigga. Just like you, nigga. You're fucking the earth up by digging fucking holes for septic tanks.
No.
Yes, nigga.
Septic tanks are not hurting the earth.
Well, you're putting concrete in the fucking earth.
Yeah, to catch water coming out of the house to then go into field lines and filter out and go into the grass and make the fucking grass grow. It's a fucking system that fucking... It's just a more sanitary way of just shitting on the fucking grass.
Wait a minute. So, if you died on the grass... Your nutrients in your body would revamp the grass, right?
Yeah, you never.
So what about the elephants that fucking die?
The circle of life.
Yes.
Yeah, but why do all these elephants have to die so people can have nice things? That's wrong.
That's the way of life.
No, that's not the way of life.
Somebody didn't die.
That doesn't have to be the way of life.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Joe? What kind of you wearing leather on them fucking boots? So fuck that cow. Fuck that fucking cow.
Real leather?
Yes. Nigga, fuck that cow.
I'm just saying, fam.
Nigga, fuck the trees out here that are helping us breathe. Nigga, they cut them hoes down so you can get that paper over there on your little book. So fuck that.
Well, they're moving away from paper. One of these days, there won't be no paper. I'm surprised there's still paper, to be honest.
Nigga, what are we going to go to? Everything technology?
Everything's on the phones. Everything damn near is on the phones. Emails, text messages.
We're going to be fucked.
When's the last time you wrote on paper?
Today.
You write on paper at your job still?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I still am a fan of the old... Whatchamacallit. But see, you can plant, you got to plant the trees back.
Hey, so you got to put the elephants back, nigga.
But they're not. That's the thing. They're not.
We're about to start it. We started artificial insemination. Nigga, we're finna start incubating eggs and shit. We're finna have a power world for real in real life.
They finna make dinosaurs.
Let them make dinosaurs for real.
That worked great in the movie.
Give me a T-Rex. No bullshit. I just want that nigga to hold me in his arms. And like I run around talking, get that bitch ass nigga right there. That's that nigga Joe. He's talking that shit. Get his ass. Somebody go get the gorilla, nigga. We need to make a quick $550K. Send my little niggas out there to get them.
I would love to see you out there trying to capture gorillas. They gonna beat your ass.
No, not. Up that 5.
And that's the thing. Like, that's not enough sometimes.
Nigga, what? To the chromodome? He said, put the chrome to your dome, make it sweat like Keith. Come on, bro. Keith Sweat. Come on, bro. That nigga.
Come on, bro. Bars.
Somebody tell Charlamagne to pull up on me, nigga.
Great nigga mountain. We can't go there, right?
No, hell no.
I don't know. Certain things are crazy. Like, I don't think, like, being a vegan, I don't think that shit helps at all. Don't say nothing too stupid, though. But because, like, they say our phones come from, like, sweatshops in the Congos, like, cobalt mines and shit, where, like, pregnant mamas and shit have to go out there and fucking work just so we can have phones and shit. Like, it's toxic.
Like in China, nigga, they got like little fucking 5 and 6 years old out there. So awesome.
But that's
you don't get no lunch, bitch. Get to work. Make the phone now. Make the phone now. Make that Nike shoe for him. Now, stupid fuck. Little bitch. You don't get to play iPhone tonight. You on 12-hour shift. You go home, go to bed, and get back at work again.
Yeah. I don't, because you don't have my blessing for that. Oh, rip that shit. That's him by himself.
That
on
is
that
Luke Walker. How you doing?
But no, isn't it crazy that we focus on? So all right, yeah. Let's go down this road. You think it's good that the world functions on money? That
I used to think it didn't. I used to think it was like, damn, why can't we just all have fun and not have money? But
I'm not saying. There's one thing to say. Everybody needs money to survive, and that's just how things are going to operate. It's another thing to think about how people operate in order to get rich and stay rich.
It's been like
doing awful things.
It's been like that since the beginning of time.
I'm just saying that doesn't make it right. That just means
that they've been fucking. It doesn't make it right.
No, I'm just saying that just means they've been being wrong for years. I'm saying,
nigga, something's been wrong since the beginning of time.
Yeah, that doesn't make it right. That just means it's wrong as fucking people just continue to still do the wrong thing.
You're going to keep doing it.
I try to be more,
this nigga lying his ass off.
What am I doing, Luke? What am I doing? Like, I'm talking about trafficking. I'm talking about making animals go extinct.
Oh God, fam, if I dig this motherfucking tank up, I got to do any kind of extra work, I'm hitting their ass at $250. What they going to do? Tell me no. They got to get their shit unstopped.
But no, that's for me trying to survive.
Shit.
That's not greedy. You don't understand, Luke. You go to work, you clock in, you get paid. They take your taxes out. That's all you get.
Facts.
You don't understand.
Facts.
You don't understand. That's a concept that we don't need to argue about. But we can if you want.
No, we don't have to argue about it. I'm just saying.
You don't understand what it's like to work for yourself. You don't understand that. You don't understand that. If I charge somebody $250 and $100 of that goes to parts, then I only get $150, and that's if everything goes smoothly.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. 100%.
Okay, so if I have to go do a bunch of extra work, why is it wrong of me to charge someone $250 extra? That's all I'm going to get paid for that. It could be hours on hours on hours of work, or it could be something incredibly difficult.
I was really saying some shit just to put the idea out there. But but I'm just saying.
You're saying I'm being greedy for charging people extra for extra work? That doesn't make no sense.
It's just like a little bit of extra work. Like you be hitting over there for a little bit of extra work. And
we're still cheapest in town.
Are you?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive. We do septic work for
well, then maybe not you.
Incredibly cheap.
But I'm just saying, you probably done some.
But no, man, there's fucking people out there that do take advantage of people.
But I'm just saying, you saying you never took advantage.
I still try to do business fairly. Money should not change your morals.
Okay, but we're in a day and age now where
money should change our morals?
Where it is.
Where that's right?
No, that's where we're at now. Money changes your morals.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to. No.
The only way we can fix
I was told.
The only way we can fix some of these major problems in the world is if everybody could somehow get on the same page.
We can't get on the same wavelength.
We shouldn't do shiesty shit for money.
No. There's OnlyFans now. No.
What?
You said shiesty shit for money.
That's not shiesty.
Yes, it is.
I don't think that's shiesty.
Bitch, you're selling your body, you prostitute ass whore. I'm saying, I don't care. I date an OnlyFans model.
I thought you said you wouldn't. You told me you wouldn't.
I would date an OnlyFans model.
I don't have a problem with nobody doing that because, like, at the end of the day, it is their stuff.
Okay.
No, because I know what you're going to ask me. Would you date him? That's not what I said.
Would you?
That's not what I said.
Would you?
I would prefer not. I would prefer to stay with my wife forever.
So if your wife decided y'all got a little more money and she was like, I'm going to do OnlyFans.
I would object to it.
And she says...
But I'm not going to say it's wrong. I just don't think it's right for us.
So it's wrong.
No.
I'm about to do you like you do me.
No.
So it's wrong.
No, I don't think...
So it's wrong. So it's objectively wrong.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I would say OnlyFans is objectively wrong because I get the concept. But I wouldn't want to be...
But it's not right for you.
I'm saying I wouldn't want to be with somebody that does that.
Why not?
In a relationship.
There's nothing wrong with it, Joe. Why is that?
But there's nothing wrong with a lot of stuff. Like, there's reasons why you wouldn't date somebody that aren't just because they're wrong. It's just not what you're into. Correct?
Wrong.
If you dated a girl that didn't like certain things that were important to you...
Like a girl that thinks fucking WNBA is better than NBA.
Okay, if that was a deal breaker, that's not wrong. Doesn't have to be wrong. That's just something that you don't like. Are we arguing today? We doing good. Maybe we should.
I'm just saying.
Maybe we need the couch. The couch.
If your wife fucking told you, hey, I mean, these are the original arguing couches anyway.
Yeah, this is where a lot of this shit started.
But no, bullshit. If your wife told you, I'm starting OnlyFans, there's nothing you're going to do about it. I'm starting OnlyFans, I want extra money. Are you getting away from her, or what are you doing?
Yeah, probably so. Because I wouldn't do that. It's not something I would want, and that's not something I would want her to want.
It's not your choice. It's her choice.
We live an old school relationship.
Her body, her choice.
That's fine.
Her body, her choice.
So if she does something that I feel is a deal breaker, just like in any other relationship, then if you can't mend that, then you have to decide to go separate ways. It's just like anything in it. What?
What about you though? If
I told her I want to do OnlyFans and she said she didn't want me to do OnlyFans, if we swapped it.
But if you're gonna say no,
what if she says no?
You gonna keep doing it anyway because you like fuck it?
No,
I'm a breadwinner, baby.
But I respect her. I feel like she respects me, and we don't do shit that we don't agree on. It's probably been together for over a decade.
Hell yeah,
correct.
Like when I started disagreeing with hoes, that shit go left.
But there's so.
I'm left. I'm right.
But see, that's the thing. Disagreeing with somebody doesn't even mean they're wrong, fam. That just means they have a different opinion than you.
Well, facts. Like my nigga Hitler. Hitler was in the right on his head, in his eyes.
In his eyes.
There's no way that he goes through with 6 million deaths thinking, I'm doing the wrong thing here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
I don't disagree with you. In his head, he had to figure it out. But
that's got to be... He agreed.
But that's like a mental illness. I
wouldn't call it a mental illness.
I would say that he's sociopathic. I would say that he's...
I mean, I've been called, what's this shit called?
Narcissistic.
They said that's a fucking mental
a lot
disorder.
of these guys are, yeah. Probably so. Like, but there's levels to it. Like, you could just sit around and think about yourself all day and be just like mildly narcissistic. But like, there's people out there where they believe every fucking thing that happens is because of them. And that's not true. If you think everything in this world is here for you, then yeah.
I just like started recalling some of the shit I used to say to some of these bitches, and I was like,
women, Luke,
bitches.
I be trying to get you on the wave. You'd be so worried about. Sometimes you'd be like, oh, what are we coming off as?
Well, no, ain't no we. I know what I'm coming off as.
Yeah, I know what you're coming off as. I love women. Women are awesome. Like
I call them bitches until they show me they're a woman.
Okay, there you go. Well, I'm just gonna call.
Because that's all I run into nowadays is bitches.
I'm gonna call them women because
bitches hit me up.
I like women. Women are cool.
That's the thing. The only girls that really hit me up are bitches. I don't know how hardly have any women that hit me up. Bitches hit me up talking about some
calling all women. If you've watched every episode of this show, when you feel like Luke is your type.
Hello. I already had about. Never mind. But anyway, a bitch hits me up, start talking about some, hey, you want to pay for my... Bitch, why I got to pay for your shit? These girls nowadays, these women nowadays...
There you go. I'm proud of you.
These women nowadays think that the man owes them something because they're a female. Bitch, it's equally 50-50.
No, I would say in a more old school type relationship, we tend to feel like
exactly, but back in the day, your woman didn't buck. Nigga, she nuck, you motherfucking buck ass.
It's a respect. You don't respect these women. And because you don't think they respect you.
I respect a couple of women in my phone.
Okay.
That's not my mom and my sister. Like women that I talk to.
Right. Okay.
Because like I only take.
But you treat women that you respect differently, correct?
100%.
Okay.
Oh, 100%.
So it's a respect thing. At the root of the problem, it's a respect thing.
Oh, 100%. Like I don't respect most of these females because, for one, if you went ahead and had 6 kids by one nigga that's a felon, baby, that's your problem. I'm just trying to get my little and dip.
God.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no felon, so I can't slang it like old bro. Because these hoes be going crazy over a nigga that's a felon, ain't got no car, ain't got no job. That nigga telling me, baby, I'll bring the car back in the morning. What do you mean? Nigga going already. She talks, oh, he's so funny. Bitch, he just took your car to go sell some weed, ho. And the nigga a felon. They pull his ass over, they impounding your shit. Like there's more girls hanging out with her. This nigga was requesting $200.
I think both sides pick. I think that there's lots of people out there on both sides of the fence picking bad partners.
Oh, 100%.
I think that's what you're saying.
Bro, I could have had me a bitch that like would have held me down. I'm talking about, and I could have been up top. Like I'm talking about, she made good money, everything. I just didn't want to. She living, you know. If your ass wider than me, I can't fuck with you.
But that's the thing, bro. I don't know.
I'm very picky.
And there's nothing wrong with being picky. There ain't nothing wrong with being picky.
I don't want a girl with a kid no more. But I was a stepdaddy for a year and a half. That shit just ain't it.
No.
I want to have my own kid,
I'm saying this is not a man-woman thing, I don't think, as much as you're making it. Like, people are just actively picking bad partners or talking to people that they don't respect. If you talk to somebody you don't respect, it's never going to work. There's no things don't work in this world without respect. Correctly. How can it work without respect?
You ain't got to respect your woman. I mean,
what?
You ain't got to respect your woman.
You don't have to respect your woman? You don't.
They got to respect you.
I disagree.
Fam, no matter what, fam. So let's go ahead and run it back for you and your wife. Back in the day, you really didn't respect her, fam. You was a dick. You was an asshole.
When I first met her?
Yes.
Because I was just an asshole.
Exactly.
I didn't respect
But that shit attracted her to you. That's what I'm trying to get at, fam. I'm still in the young era of my ages. When I hit 25, then I'll talk to you. Hey, fam, I'm coming at these females. They're coming at me a different way. Because most of the females my age, when they hit me up, they on that crash dummy shit. They already had a kid. All the bitches that are ready to say,
crash dummy?
If a bitch is not going to fuck with you seriously unless she had a kid or after she turns 25. Because their young years.
Or are you saying you? You're saying you.
What? For me?
Yes. You're saying this is personally for you.
Personally for me.
Because there's guys out there getting hit up by girls that don't fit this criteria.
100%. But they're also, that guy's probably a top 5 earner. Motherfucker makes buku's monies. Yeah. But he's getting hit up by every bitch. So it is what it is. 2.
So part of the problem is...
I don't make enough money.
Yeah, part of the problem is you don't fit the right criteria for maybe some of these ladies.
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like I have my shit. I feel like I have my shit on railroad tracks. You know? I feel like I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Well, I'm not going to do that to you on the podcast, but I don't know. But anyways, no, you to an extent, yeah, but you're still super young.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Most of my homeboys that I went to school with, they're all just now graduating college.
You got to quit comparing yourself to your
I got to compare myself, fam.
That doesn't do anything.
What do you mean?
Comparing yourself is like one of the worst things you can do.
I feel like it could be good.
Because if you look at some other people that are just all right people and like you're doing a little bit better than them, then you feel like you've got the world on lock. But you don't have the world on lock because you just are beating like, you know, even like someone like me thinking, okay, well, I look at some of these other people and it's like, damn, they didn't turn out like this. That I really, like, it could be easy for me to be like, oh, dude, I'm the fucking shit. When I'm really just like, I'm just Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's not good to think you're him and just be Joe. You know what I'm saying? So if you constantly compare yourself to average people, then you might be like, oh, yeah.
Well, I get that. I can understand that. So what do you think about this whole your body, her body, your choice thing? So you as a male, you get with a female. I just want to ask this question, Joe, just because you're pretty in the middle about everything. Jay, you can tune in on this if you want to.
I'm normally neutral because and sometimes it's just easier to be neutral.
So Jay, I want you to answer in on this too, all right, bud? You listening? So, you go sleep with a girl. She gets pregnant. She doesn't want an abortion. Cool.
Oh, we're talking about the A word.
We could talk about that. I'm just asking. Because in some states, it's legal.
It's such a sketchy thing to talk about. Yeah, we can talk about it.
So, boom. She doesn't want the abortion. She wants to keep the baby. You want an abortion. I want an abortion.
You want the abortion, the guy.
She says, no, I'm keeping this baby. You have no say in it. It's her body, her choice. Okay? Now, when they flip it... When they flip it, she goes, I want an abortion. You're like, no, I want this kid. They finna kill your child. The third situation. When she has this kid, even though he wanted the abortion, he has to pay child support to the motherfucker now, and he didn't want it. But if it was in his stomach,
everything to me, everything goes back to the fact that you laid down with that person.
100%. That's how I look at it. If I'm fucking a bitch, I'm like,
to me, and that's why, but it's just like the gray areas and anything. That's why we're having so much trouble arguing today. Because really, in almost any argument, you can find gray area, right?
100%.
And that's why we were talking about absolutes and shit. It's like, it's really tough to tell, is there anything...
Absolute negatives.
Yeah, absolute wrong, absolute right. It's like, there's instances where possibly an abortion makes sense. I'm not saying I'm for abortion. I'm not saying... it's so complicated.
If someone gets raped and they get pregnant, I feel like they should be able to have an abortion. Because why do they have to have their rapist baby? You know what I'm saying?
And that's like a rare case where to me that makes a little bit of sense. But at the same time, it's like, could we not get that baby up for adoption?
Yeah,
could we find somebody that can't have kids that could take care of that baby? Why would you
put that girl through all that stress and all that shit?
To have a baby? Well, yeah. It's complicated, man. That's something I don't think we're going to be able to solve here tonight, Luke. But I mean,
let's pull out our pen pads and notebooks.
Well, what I think, I just know, like,
Jay, what's your input on this, bud?
Yeah. So anything, I think if you laid... I'm not pussy.
You.
I'm saying what I think. No, this is me and your podcast. Jay's here to help. So we can't call him a pussy for not saying that. I respect Jay, and I'm glad that Jay's here to help us. But what I'm saying is... He talks. Yeah. What I'm saying is people that are... what I personally think is wrong when people sleep together and then decide to end that life. Because... But there's debates, what is life? That's way over our pay grade.
I don't think it's over my pay grade. I just feel like if the motherfucker does not have a heartbeat.
You think it's free game?
I think it's free game because anything.
But I think it's a scapegoat to get out of a mistake.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I get that. Like, I don't agree with that 100%.
Right.
Now, if something happens and you were on birth control.
But still, it does, bro. Birth control is not 100%. And when you lay down with a woman, you risk getting her pregnant.
But you know what's crazy? Like a girl has like a window, like on a couple of days. There's like a couple of days in the month she can get pregnant.
Ready for you to be with a girl, like one girl for a long time. You're going to learn a lot of wild stuff about women.
Oh, I already know it. Like if let's just say, let's just say my sister, let's say I had to move into your house. My mom won't have them no more, but my sister and Whitney are around each other.
You talking about their periods line up?
That shit lines up. That shit is wild as fuck. So that it's like wild. Like back in the day with the tribes and shit. It means all the women would have the kids at the same time.
Having kids?
They would have kids.
Not necessarily.
Yes, because their periods are lined up at the same time, and they get very fertile right before their period.
Yeah, so they would still have to. It would still have to be some miracle shit happening.
Exactly.
Not miracle. But life is a miracle though.
But I'm just saying, like,
if you think about how complex.
I'm just saying, like, if me and you were in a tribe or whatever. All the girls are going to be ovulating at the same time, just about.
Yeah.
So we all go and do our little thing if we come back from war and shit.
Yeah.
And then we come back from another war 9 months later. Mine might be a month later than yours.
That's why they call them the baby boomers. Like the people a lot of the people at the church up down the road, that age group of people.
Because them niggas was coming back from war.
They're coming back from war.
Dropping draws.
No, not them. Their parents.
Yeah, their parents was dropping draws.
Yeah, it was coming home. Like World War II daddies and shit coming home.
Knocking boots.
And that was like the big boom.
Niggas are not talking about. They're in the walls.
But one thing about women,
walls
bro. One thing about
they're in the trees,
bro. That's one thing that you'll learn about women is that you get a different version of your woman throughout the month because through different periods of time, not necessarily just their period, but different phases of the month, due to the hormones doing different things to them during that month. You almost get a different version of your lady.
Like I'm not gonna cap. Like I think I noticed it. Like sometimes I can come over to your house and Whitney, sometimes she'd be cool. Sometimes she not as cool. I'd be like,
I can tell.
I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
This might be weird to say because Jay's here, but whatever. Like the other day, she she started her period, and I was like, I already knew. I guess just so I can tell. But I've been with her for a long time.
Yeah,
Just like I can
their
just
face will
tell.
start breaking out and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of signs, and I can
effects.
tell by our encounters. I can just tell. And plus, I can do the math. Math is not that hard, but still.
2 plus 2 is 1. Minus 3, that's 4. Quick math.
Quick maths.
I said that all backwards.
I think you did.
2 plus 2 plus 1 is 4.
Look, did we mean to do this? Did we mean to get like this?
No. I ain't gonna lie to you. We came in here just straight off the dome.
Off the dome.
All right. We got a question for y'all. Comment this in the thing. Cut, start, bench. LaMelo Ball, Carmelo Anthony, or Chris Paul?
Carmelo doesn't play the position the other two.
It doesn't matter. Cut, start, bench. What you got?
I want Melo. I want the real Melo. And then I want Chris Paul at the bench. And then I want to cut. Love Melo Ball. Because you got to think.
He hates on LaMelo Ball so much, bro.
Carmelo's just got that dog in him.
He doesn't.
He did have that dog in him for years.
How many championships he won?
You get
How many championships he won?
How many has LaMelo won?
He's just started.
I don't care. How many has Chris Paul won?
None. He's trash.
I would hate to say Chris Paul is trash.
He's washed up.
Now we're talking about in their prime.
He's been washed up his prime.
No.
Nigga, he should have won a championship with the Clippers.
They call him point guard.
Do they?
Yes.
Derrick Rose is better than that nigga.
At point guard?
Yes.
Derrick Rose was a better scorer.
He was a better point guard.
No.
Put money on it.
No. Derrick Rose
versus prime Chris Paul.
At one-on-one basketball, that's not what I'm talking about. Because a point guard is a floor general, right? You remember that on 2K?
In team basketball, you surround them with the same niggas, and you put them on 2K. I guarantee you the team.
Derrick Rose scores more, and Chris Paul makes the players around him better. You have 4 other people on the court with you. If as a good point guard, you make the other players better. I see this all the time.
How do you make them better? You got to make them niggas step on you.
Right.
They make them niggas step on you, so you got to get double teamed. Then you dish it out to somebody else and they're open. Derrick Rose, prime example.
Chris Paul's the best passer, one of the best passers in NBA history.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
what do you mean? Chris Paul's one of the best passers in NBA history.
Jason Williams, better. Steve Nash, better.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Are you smoking dick?
No, Chris Paul's one of the best.
Better.
You said Jeremy Lin? Get the fuck out of here.
Better.
I'll go home. I'll go home.
Go home.
I'll leave.
Leave. Get up.
Jeremy Lin is better than Chris Paul?
100%. I would take him 100 times. The death being pointed on the earth, I got to take Chris Paul or Lin Sanity hit a final shot. Give me Lin Sanity.
That's not what you're asking. You said a better point guard.
Nigga, I just said it.
Being able to score more does not make you a better point guard. That makes you a better scorer.
When you score more, that means they double team you. What happens when they double team you? Someone else is open.
Yes, but imagine being so good. Like Chris Paul can still score. You have to guard Chris Paul.
No, you don't.
Chris Paul can draw a double team.
Nigga, then why did he win with the Clippers? Why did he win with the Clippers?
I don't know. Why aren't we blaming DeAndre Jordan? Why aren't we blaming Blake Griffin? Why aren't we naming
them niggas showed up?
The motherfucking
Chris Paul didn't show up. He gets injury prone. He's trash. Dog shit. Doo-doo.
Okay, then LaMelo sucks because he's been injured more games than he's played.
I can say that. I think he's one of the better players. He's the best ball brother. He's someone I grew up watching. It sucks to see him get hurt. Yeah. But damn, my nigga, when he does play, my nigga put up motherfucking yakks.
But that's like all throughout all these sports histories, it's been players that are fucking absolute animals that didn't win championships. Because
name another one.
What do you mean? There's been tons of super...
The GOAT right now. LeBron James. My nigga wins.
Championships.
Exactly. Because niggas want to play with him. Nobody wants to play with Chris Paul. Niggas wanted to play with D Rose.
They wanted to play with Chris Paul. Do you not understand?
Who wants to play with...
Do you not understand that the fucking NBA shut down in 2019? I mean, not 2019, 2009. And that's the thing. You wasn't watching basketball in Chris Paul's prime any fucking way.
I watched his highlights.
Chris Paul was getting older when he was at the Clippers. No way. Towards the end of the Clippers where everybody was like, why don't they fucking win? It doesn't matter.
All right, so why they shut the NBA down, bud?
Well, because they was going to let Kobe Bryant and Chris Paul get on the same team, and it caused the fucking lockout back in 2000. I believe it's 2009. Don't hold me to this, but in that era, around that time, this was before super teams. This is right before super teams.
There's no such thing as before super teams. MJ had a super team.
Barely, but what I'm saying,
barely.
But see, the definition of super team changed. Michael Jordan had good people around him, but they wasn't considered superstars, and they didn't come from other teams. They didn't grab Scottie Pippen from some other team, and he was like, oh, he's a fucking superstar. We need him, right? That's not how it went down, I don't believe. But what I'm saying is...
You sure?
when Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, fucking Rondo, and Paul Pierce all teamed up to play in Boston. That was the first actual super team. Superstars from other places congregate.
And they got
this was right after the lockout. But Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant almost ended up on the same team. They were saying that shit's so fucking unfair that they damn near went on strike. Like the fucking NBA was like, we can't let this happen. You don't know how good Chris Paul was because you didn't watch him in his prime.
Kobe Bean was on the team. Kobe the Bean Bryant is better than Chris Paul any day of the week.
Well, no doubt. That's not even fucking close.
But that's the only reason it was unfair.
You put him with an
average point guard.
But I'm saying, if you put him with the best point guard, if you put Kobe
him
Bryant,
with Derrick Rose, nigga, it's over with. They got to shut the league down again.
I don't know because they're both ball hogs. Derrick Rose is ball hog.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was. Look at his stats.
He's
a scorer. He's not a passer.
Look at his stats.
Derrick Rose, and he only had he got injured very quickly. But Derrick Rose is still a hooper. He's still in the league.
I know. He's just.
But look at his rookie year. He won Rookie of the Year. What I'm saying is, Derrick Rose wasn't necessarily just out there making his teammates better. Chris Paul was.
Bro. No. Fam, Derrick Rose is better than Chris Paul.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll put this shit on Snap.
Put it on Snap.
Fam, there's not a chance, bro.
But you don't even know. Like Derrick Rose could have washed up his next year without his injury. You never know. He never played Chris Paul. You talking about you take Chris Paul over Derrick Rose because Chris Paul's injury prone. Derrick Rose literally went from the best thing, the great, like the shining bright future of the NBA to a role player. Make that make sense.
Who did?
That's off of injury. Derrick Rose was supposed to be the future of the fucking NBA, correct?
Okay, didn't tore something. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Injury prone.
Okay, but he's the best out of the injury prone niggas. Chris Paul's injury prone. When it comes to a motherfucking finals game, what happens?
Look how many more seasons Chris Paul played and was more effective part than Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose had one big season.
It says he got hurt so early on in his career.
Well, that sucks. That sounds like an injury prone motherfucker. That sounds like injury stopped his career. That sounds like that should be factored into this talk.
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, then it shouldn't be factored into Chris Paul neither.
Time on this damn video so I can wrap this shit up. What it do? Well, all right, guys. We appreciate y'all tuning in to another Addicted to Arguing video. My boy...
You suck at these, bro. Keep doing
it. Nigga, you suck
funny.
at these.
I'm not cutting this.
All right, guys.
Take 3.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hey, you know why they do that?
What?
That's the last thing I'll talk about. You know why they do the take deal?
What?
So they can line up the audio.
All right.
It makes sense. Because you have the mics in there and the camera. So the loud noise, all right, take 1. You can just line the audio up.
Take 1. Take 7.
Yeah, take 7. Give us your best outro.
Okay. I appreciate y'all watching another Addicted to Arguing podcast with my motherfucking Joe host. Joe Teel.
I'm not the co-host, I'm the Joe host.
That's the Joe host. Now, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all go fuck with the TikTok. Y'all go fuck with the Facebook. Y'all go fuck with the Instagram. We're finna make a Twitter.
Together.
So, I need y'all to fuck with all the social medias. And if you don't,
Arguing After Dark.